And today, sloka that we are going to discuss in today's session. Before that, we'll do the prayers. I request all the devotees, if you can do the prayers, please do the prayers along with me, or else try to listen these prayers at least, or else you can recite in your mind. Can anyone confirm me? Is my screen visible to everyone?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Thank you so much. Please do the prayers along with me. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manovistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapanantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavam Sham Shri Rupam Sagarajatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Sri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krsna Padam Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakanvitam Shram Hey Krishna Karana Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radha Vrindavaneshwari Vishavanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya eva cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Presaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyata Deshatarine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Please do the prayers after me. At least please recite these prayers after me. Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya
Jaya
Nityananda
Nityananda, Jaya
Advaita
Devata
Chandra
Chandra, Jaya Guru Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Guru Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Jaya Shri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Guru Bhakta Vrinda.
Please repeat after me. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Mukham karoti vachalam pangam langayate girim yakrupātam vande Shri Gurun Dinatarinam Paramananda Madhavam Shri Chaitanya Ishwaram. Hare Krishna, thank you so much for joining in today's prayers. Without further delay, we'll start our today's session. Can anyone remember the yesterday acronym? Yesterday class acronym?
Prabhuji trap.
TRAP. T stands for?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Hare Krishna Mataji Dandavat Pranam. Okay, T stands for? T stands for?
Three modes.
Three modes of, I am giving you hint also, three modes of material nature. Okay. R stands for?
Race for prominence.
Sorry? I did not get you. R stands for?
Race for prominence.
Race. Okay, very good. Nice. Okay. A stands for?
Action in the mode.
Actions in the mode. Very nice. Okay. P stands for?
Pure
Pure
life.
life.
Pure life. Thank you so much. At least a few of the devotees responded. That with that I can understand that at least you listened the study class. And thank you so much. And without further delay, okay, quickly for 2-3 minutes we will revise our study session. Study sessions more about 3 modes of material nature which is binding us. Okay, if you are behind the bus, you'll come to know. Okay, I'm in the bus. Some okay chains are binding me. Like that, you will come to know. Whereas in this material world, okay, you don't know that also. With the help of these 3 modes, we are getting bind. Okay, then what we have to do? We have to improve ourselves. We have to come out of this 3 guna. Okay, generally we discussed about 3 gunas. Can anyone remember what gunas we have discussed?
Goodness, passion, ignorance.
Goodness, passion, ignorance. It is called sattva guna, okay, rajoguna and tamoguna. Okay, majority of the people, the person in the mode of goodness, he will be gentle, okay, like brahmana, and the person in the mode of passion is like kshatriya, and person in the tamoguna, okay, in between like vaishyas and shudras, we can call it as. Okay, these things we have discussed it. And tamoguna people are lazy, they want to sleep more, they don't have any clarity about their life, okay, they don't have much thinking power also. Whereas persons in Rajoguna, their strong attachment to the material things like I want honor, ambitious, competitive always. Okay, that can be used in positive also. Okay, even though Kshatriya, one Mataji asked super doubt yesterday. Kshatriya is also in the mode of Rajoguna, no? How Krishna chose him to become a devotee. But he used that in Krishna consciousness. Whatever activity that you're doing it, if you can use it in Krishna consciousness, then definitely we can liberate. Okay, and these things we have discussed it. And not only that, the 3 things which is binding us, okay, which is making us slave. Okay, many people may say that, okay, I'm enjoying life as per my wish. No, you're not enjoying, you're getting bind by these 3 rows. Okay, then how can I unbind myself? Can anyone say? For example, if a person is binded, okay, hands and legs both are binded with the ropes. Okay, how can he liberate from these bindings? If you take in a shelter of a person who has already bind, for example, one person is binded with his hands and legs with ropes, can he help other person with the help of this binding of his hands with ropes and other things? Can he help other person?
No, Prabhuji, with behavior he can change.
Okay.
Praise.
Actually, we have to take the shelter of other person who is not binded. Yes or no? Person
Yes.
who is not binded, he will help us. We have to take the shelter of Krishna and his pure devotee. They will help us to, okay, get out of these bindings. Okay, actually, main thing is because of attachment, we are becoming slave. We are literally becoming slave. Okay, then how to detach ourselves? Okay, this yoga of Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, this is called Purushottama Yoga that we are going to discuss in today's session. Okay, that yoga, just now, till now we have discussed about Karma Yoga, Jnana Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, like the different yogas we discussed. This yoga of Supreme Person, okay, directly we can connect to Supreme Person. Before that, okay, what makes us to attach to this material world? Can anyone say what are the reasons that making us to bind in this material world?
Our behavior, Prabhuji.
Okay, can you be specific?
Desires, Prabhuji. Unending desires.
Said this, Modelia Mataji, absolutely right. Okay, because of attachment, because of these desires, we are getting entrapped in this material world. I'll take simple examples so that you can understand very easily. Okay, Ravana. Ravana is having everything. Okay, he's having a kingdom. He is ruling Lanka. Okay, there his palace was made with bricks, golden bricks. Okay, he had many wives, but even though his lusty desire for Sita, because of them, because of this lusty desire, he has become a slave. And because of that, he lost his life also. He's ready to lose his life only for that lusty behavior. Okay, you can ask me why people are very lusty. Okay, how can you come out of this lusty behavior? At the end, I'll definitely try to share one story so that you can enjoy. And coming back to this attachment, as Mataji rightly mentioned, because of attachment, we are getting bind in this material world. I'll ask you simple questions. Are we attached to this material world? Yes or no?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. Okay, we are attached to many things. Okay, many devotees may say that, Prabhu, I'm not attached to anything like that, you may say, but we are attached to many things. For example, we are attached to smartphones. Am I right or wrong?
Yes.
In smartphone, we are attached to some Facebook, okay, Twitter, so many things are there. I don't go in detail about that. Okay, we are attaching to many things. Okay, as I told you, this attachment also help to liberate us. When you rightly use it in a right purpose, then automatically this will help us to liberate. Whereas Duryodhana also attached to property. How foolish is the person? Okay, Pandavas. Okay, they did not ask for even half of the share also. Okay, we are ready to compromise. At least give 5 villages. Okay, he is at that time he was ruling entire world. Literally, is ruling entire world. Okay, does it affect if you give 5 villages?
No,
No,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji.
It will not affect. For example, if you have 1,000 crores of rupees in your bank account, if I come you and ask you for a good cause, like Sri Krishna Jagannathastakam is coming, can you please help us? Okay, in Nanda-Nandanastakam project, small help we need. Okay, how much you want? I ask 5,000 rupees. Does it matter for you 5,000 rupees?
No, Prabhuji, not at all.
You're having 10,000 crores of rupees in your account. Does it matter?
No, Prabhuji.
Okay, at the time he was literally ruling all over the world, but okay, Pandavas asked only 5 villages. He is not agreed to give it. This is called lusty behavior. Okay, he was thinking that why I have to give 5 villages? I will finish off Pandavas and I'll rule entire world like this. This was a behavior of that person. Okay, if you become slave of anything, then automatically this lust, anger, greed, jealousy, everything will develop in us also. Okay, then what will happen? You may ask me, Prabhu, I have some desires. What will happen to me with the desires? Okay, if I anger, what will happen to me? It will make you to fall down. There is says that these behaviors, especially whatever behaviors just now I told you, it's like a stone. Okay, it's like stone. If I binded you with the stones, can you run properly?
No, Prabhuji.
Okay, you
Will
cannot run
be
properly.
walking slowly.
Similarly, if you have others in your mind, okay, jealousy about other person, angry about other persons, okay, he will be peacefully sleep. He may peacefully sleep, but coming back to your sleep, you may not sleep properly also because of this attachments. Attachments always binds us, so that we have to liberate ourselves so that we can also practice the spirituality. Okay, in spirituality or anything, okay, coming to devotees and non-devotees, everyone will have two options. One is surrender to the Supreme Personality of Godhead or surrender to the Maya. It's your choice. You may choose anything. If you surrender to Supreme Personality of Godhead, your life becomes very peaceful and you can go back home, back to Godhead, and you can enjoy your life. But if you surrender to Maya, then what will happen to us? We take all punches. You try any means. Okay, Acharya says that either you surrender to the God, Supreme Personality of Godhead, or else you surrender to the dog. Okay, it's your choice. Okay, many people they get attracted to minimum things like dog and other things. They get attracted, but they end up okay, their life by simple these attachments only. Not only that, it will gives us pain. You see any case, okay, always attachment gives us pain. I'll ask you simple example. Okay, I have two phones. For example, this is a small phone which is 1,000 rupees, and I'm having a phone, okay, which is almost 10,000-15,000 rupees. Okay, if this phone fall from my hand, okay, does I get pain?
No, Prabhuji.
Will not get much pain. Okay, tomorrow morning, today morning when I was going to office, suddenly when I want to check some messages, it has fallen down. Then what will happen to me?
Your heart will get a mini heart attack.
No, not attack. Generally, I was thinking, if screen damages, what will happen? I again have to spend more money like that. Okay, more accumulations that you keep in your account, then you will get more pain. Okay, more you attach to things, it will give you pain only. It will not give us any pleasure. You may think that it is giving pleasure, but it will not give us pleasure. Then how to come out of these attachments? Okay, Prabhu, you're saying that I get attached to these three modes of material nature. I know, then, but how to detach from this material world so that I can live peacefully and happily? And what makes us to get detached from these things? Not only detached, we have to attach to Krishna also, Supreme Personality of Godhead. What will help us to attach to Supreme Personality of Godhead? This chapter, especially Purushottama Yoga. Yoga means, okay, connect. Purushottama Yoga means it will help us to connect to Supreme Personality of Godhead. Right now, I'll share the slides and we will go slide by slide. And coming back to our today's session, okay, session 15, I like to congratulate once again to all our devotees. It's not so easy to attend all the classes. Really, you are very sincere devotees. That's the reason you are attending all the classes. I'm very much thankful from my bottom of that. And then coming back to this overview chapter is nothing but Purushottama Yoga. Okay, in detail, we are going to discuss about this chapter. Okay, before we start, we will dedicate this to His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami. Srila Prabhupada is the founder Acharya of iskcon, International Society for Krishna Consciousness. And today's acronym. Can anyone read this by raising your hand? Yes, Yashit Prabhu, go ahead.
So you can hear me?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, so number 1, home or hotel.
Okay.
Hotel. 15.1 to 15.5. None options 15.6 to 15.11. Third option maintainer 15.12 to 15.15, and fourth one essence 15.16 to 15.20. Done.
Okay. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Actually, these things we are going to discuss. Actually, its acronym is OM, H-O-M-E, OM. Okay, OM or hotel, which place you want to go, where you want to enjoy, 15.1 to 15.5. And we have two options. Okay, either to surrender to Supreme Personality of World, or are you surrendering to Maya? And M stands for maintain of the body, mind, soul. Okay, E stands for essence in 3 words. What are the 3 words that is very important? Complete essence is giving us. Okay, these things we are going to discuss. Okay, first 5 slokas talks about home or hotel. Okay, which one you want to choose? Okay, if I ask you, Mataji and Prabhuji, which one you like? I showed you some beautiful pictures to you. Okay, it looks very attractive. I showed you. Okay,
Home.
sorry, you like home? Are you sure?
Home.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji home.
Okay, you like home. Okay, may I know the reason why you're liking home?
A lot of affection, family members.
Okay. Actually, especially if I ask any students, those who are studying in a hostel, okay, if you ask him, what is the best month? They will say summer vacation. Okay, what you will do? Immediately after exam, you will book a ticket and you will go home. And what he will do? He will relax. Okay, whatever he want, his mother will come and give him. Okay, he has to eat. Simply, he has to eat. Okay, he will remove the clothes, mother will wash it. Okay, he'll enjoy it. Okay, I'll share my experience. Once I went to other country, and like there they've given 5-star hotel accommodation, food and everything is there. Okay, first one day I felt very happy. Array, I'm saying, okay, sleeping in a luxurious bed like that. This was my mood. And as the day progresses, I was thinking, when is my flight? When I have to go back home? Like that, I was thinking. And I called to my father, and my father is asking, what you want to eat? Actually, my father is expecting, like, okay, even there, he may get interested to eat pizzas, like that, he was thinking. And when he asked me in phone, what do you want to eat? I told, okay, make dal, rice and dal. That's enough for me, like that, I told. And my father could understand it. Array, this fellow could not enjoy the food over there, like that, he was thinking. Okay, if I go to hotel, any 5-star hotel, okay, the person who is showing an artificial smile, even though, okay, lot of problems he will have, he will smile, sir, welcome, like that he will call. He will feed you with some food stuff, okay, which is prepared in the hotel. We don't know whether it is fresh or 3 days back, 5 days back, 1 week back, we don't know. Okay, but it looks very decorative. And after that, okay, he will smile and he will serve you, sir, you would like to have anything, sir, like that. He will act so much externally. Does he loves you?
No,
No.
Prabhuji.
He loves you, your
Money that we are spending.
he loves your pocket. Actually, he is expecting some tip from you. That's the reason he is loving you. Okay, if you go, actually, I shared my experience. Now, I went to 5-star hotel. There, whatever you want, it is coming to my plate. Okay, first day I ate to my like extent satisfaction. I ate it. After 3-4 days, I'm not at all enjoying it because that love and affection is not there. What they are showing is artificial. Okay, I can sense it. Okay, externally they are behaving like that, but internally they're not, okay, giving that love to me. When I came back home, okay, when I'm sitting, okay, normal bed, okay, in normal chair also, I felt very happy because that loving exchange is there. That's the reason we always want to go back home, back to Godhead. Okay, this home which we are staying for maximum 20 years, 30 years. Okay, I stayed in my home for 30, 35 years. But what to speak of spiritual world? Okay, we came from such a home. They're transcendental. Okay, whatever you want, okay, if you desire, for example, Krishna, I want aeroplane, I want to go from one place to another place. In material world, if you want aeroplane, Okay, you have to go to the airlines, you have to purchase the ticket, you have to check the balance whether it is there or not. It's not like that. Just ask Krishna, Krishna, I want aeroplane. Aeroplane will come to you. That is a separate aeroplane. Okay, you just no need to operate it also. You tell to the airplane, I want to go from this place to that place. Okay, it will take. Okay, whatever you want, okay, it will come to your step. That's the reason we stayed over there. Okay, I'm asking you one question. Okay, if I give you very nice food, okay, super food, like you are tasting it so nicely, what you will call to that food? How you compare?
Tasty.
Heaven, Prabhuji.
K1. Okay, I'm looking for particular word.
Because Amrutam.
Who said this?
Yes, it.
We say like it's like Amrutam. Have you ever tasted it, Prabhu?
Maybe Prasadam.
We have never tasted it, but we are comparing it Amrutam. Okay, it's like Amrutam, Prabhu, like that we will say. Why? The reason is we already experienced that. Okay, in this material world, knowingly or unknowingly, everyone is searching for Krishna. I will repeat, knowingly or unknowingly, everyone searching for Krishna. Okay, why? How? We will discuss. Okay, if I explain you about a person who always loves you, who always cares for you, okay, who always remembers you, okay, always reciprocates with you, whatever you say, he agree with you, okay, whatever actions you perform, it don't say no to you, whatever you wish, he will bring to your plate. Okay, will you like to associate with that person or not?
Yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes,
We have to
Prabhuji.
associate with the person. Okay, that's the reason in this material world we are searching for a perfect husband. Okay, perfect husband. Okay, should have okay crore rupees salary. Okay, good bungalow. Okay, and luxurious car, driver. Okay, servant, maid, everything should be there. Whatever I ask, okay, it should come to my doorstep. Like that we will expect. It will be there like that.
No, Prabhu.
No, Prabhuji, it's not possible.
It's not possible. Then, if these things are not possible, then why you are searching for this? You're searching for it. The reason is you already tasted it. You came from that spiritual world. That's the reason these desires are there for you. Okay, as I told you, knowingly or unknowingly, everyone is searching for Krishna. Actually, if you see the first sloka, okay, it's very important sloka. We all of us try to recite it. Okay, we are very fortunate today. Gangadhar Prabhu is also there. We'll ask Gangadhar Prabhu to read this first sloka. We'll also read after you, Prabhu, line by line.
Hare Krishna, bhajanas, pranam to all. Shri Bhagavan Vacha
Shri Bhagavan
Shri Bhagavan
Vacha
Urtvamulam Atah Shakam
Urdhvamulam Adha Sakham
Ashwattam Prahuravyayam
Ashwatham
Ashwatham Prahurarvyayam
Chandamsi Yasya Parnani
Chandamsi
Chandasi Jasya Parnani
Yastam Vedasa Vedavit.
Yastam
Yastam Veda Savedavit.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. Can anyone devotee please raise your hand and read the translation? I'll give you chance. Please raise your hand. Yes, Tapan Prabhu, go ahead. Happy to see you, Prabhu. Tapan Prabhu. Yesterday we miss you.
Hare Krishna.
Yes.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead said, it is said that there is an imperishable banyan tree that has its roots upward and its branches down, and whose leaves are the Vedic hymns. One who knows this tree is the knower of the Vedas.
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
And Supreme Person, thank you, Prabhu. Supreme Personality, what it is saying, it is said that there is an imperishable banyan tree. That tree has its roots upwards and branches downwards. Have you ever seen this tree?
No, Prabhuji.
Okay, roots upwards and branches downwards. You never seen it. But why Krishna is saying that you have seen that? I'll give you a simple example. You saw that. Okay, if there is a tree near to the lake, if a tree near to the lake,
It's
can you see that
reflection.
image or not?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Krishna is talking about the tree. Okay, why Krishna talked about the tree and he's saying that the one who knows this tree is the knower of the Vedas. Okay, why he told regarding this, there is a beautiful story. I like to explain that story to you all. Okay, once it has happened that queen, Okay, generally queen go for picnics. Okay, nowadays we are going for some Wonderla or something like that. But queens, they used to go for picnic. Okay, they go near to the lake and they will swim along with the other batchmates and they will come home. Okay, when she come out, she noticed that she lost her ring, and it is very precious ring. And he asked his king, okay, I want this ring back. Okay, and he was saying that, okay, if you lost, I'll make another one. She said, no, it's very dear to me. You have presented me. I want this ring back. Okay, then king announced it. Whoever brings this ring, I will reward you. And one intelligent person, he was thinking that, she went for a picnic, no, she went for a lake, she was taking bath. At that point, okay, she may lost it like that. He went and he was searching over there. And he was sitting over there and many people are passing. He was thinking that if I search in front of them, okay, they may ask the sheikh, okay, let me search individually. Like that, he waited for everyone to go their home. And when it is about to end the day, and when water is also settled, he saw the golden ring over there. And he felt very happy. Hurray, I got it, like that, he said. And one sadhu is sitting there, he said, what are you looking for? He said, no, 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 nothing, nothing. You do your business. And he jumped inside and he was searching for the ring. And he saw the image, but when he went deep into the lake, and he could not find it. Couple of times he tried, 4-5 times he tried, and sadhu near asking him, what are you looking for? Okay, I don't take anything from you. If I can help, I'll help you, like that he was saying. Say he was thinking that, okay, he may say like that, if I tell about that reality, he may ask for the share, like that he was thinking. He said, I will not ask anything. Okay, you tell me. He was not in belief, and he searched for 10 times, 20 times, 30 times. He got fed up. Okay, and he got up and he's saying that I can see the ring, but when I went deep into the that lake, I could not find it. What happened? And with frustration, he went to the sadhu and told the truth. Actually, I'm searching for a ring, okay, which is there inside the water. When it's stable, I could see the ring, but when he deep dive, then I could not find anything. Then sadhu laughed it and said, okay, actually you're searching for a ring. That's true, but you're searching for image. Okay, actually ring is on the tree. Some crow or some bird came and she was took there, I think. Actually, it was hanging over there. You look at. And he said, Ari, what you are saying is right. Okay, thank you so much. Like that, he could, okay, pick the ring and he went and he got the reward of the king also. Okay, we are also doing the same mistake. We are searching for happiness in this material world. Am I right or wrong? Are we searching for happiness in the material world?
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, in the material world, Krishna says this is called Dukkhalayam. This is called Dukkhalayam Ashashvatam. Okay, for example, I told you, okay, this shop sells only mango. Shop name is also mango. Everywhere, all type of mangoes. If I go and search, okay, maybe some banana may be there. Like that, if I go and search, does it have any meaning for my searching?
No.
I'm searching in a wrong place. I have to go to a supermarket where all the fruits will be sold. There I can go and search it. But what I'm doing, I'm searching in a wrong place. Okay, this Dukkhalayam, I'm searching for happiness. Krishna is saying that you're searching in a wrong place. And the reason Krishna said, okay, you're searching at a wrong place. Okay, in a tree, okay, there are roots upwards and branches downward. You're searching for that place. The person knows this truth, then they knows the Vedas, like that Krishna said, and he started the first sloka. Beautiful sloka Krishna started, and in sloka, second sloka, and Krishna started explaining about this tree. Okay, it branches is having downwards, upwards, like that. He started explaining about these modes of nature. Okay, and with the help of modes of this nature, we get it binded into this material world. Then, if you are binded, then what we have to do? We have to cut this. How we can cut? Is it easy to cut these things? If I ask you, okay, you cut, okay, you got bindings, no? You cut and come out. If I say like that, then is it right way to make you relief from this bonding?
No, Prabhuji. No, Prabhuji.
If I want to help, I should bring knife and I should cut your knots so that you will be get rid out of these three modes of nature. And Krishna is not only that, Krishna started giving the formula also. Okay. We'll ask Gangadhar Prabhu to read the sloka. Prabhu, you go ahead, Prabhu, directly.
Hare Krishna. Line by line, Prabhu.
No, Prabhu, continuously read.
Okay. न रूपमस्येह ततोपलभ्यते नान्तो न चादिर्न च सम्प्रतिष्ठा अश्वत्थमेनं सुविरूढमूलम् अशङ्गशस्त्रेण दृढेन चित्वा तथा पादं तत्परिमरिगितव्यं यस्मिन् गता न निवृत्तन्ति भूया तामेव चाद्यं पुरुषं प्रपद्ये यतः प्रवृत्तिः प्रसृतः पुराणी.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. Can anyone devotee raise your hand and read the translation? Yes, Modhya Mataji, go ahead.
The real form of this tree cannot be perceived in this world. No one can understand where it ends, where it begins, or where its foundation is. But with the determination, one must cut down the strongly rooted tree with the weapon of detachment. Therefore, one must seek the place from which, having gone, one never returns, and there surrender to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, from where everything began and from whom everything has extended since the time immortal.
Thank you so much, Mataji. Actually, Krishna is saying that the real form of this tree cannot be perceived in this material world. Okay, Krishna clearly said it is not possible. Means you are searching happiness in a wrong place. No one understands where it ends and where it begins. This is the modes which will bind us. We don't know where it ended, where it started also. Okay, where its foundation is also. We cannot find it. But Krishna is saying, and Krishna, I'm highlighting this area, but with the detachment, one must cut down the strongly rooted tree, which, with the weapon of detachment. Okay, these two words are very important. With determination, with the weapon of detachment, we have to cut down this tree. Regarding this, there's a small story I like to explain you. Actually, when Hitler, I think, when he was started ruling all over the world, and one person challenged him, like some typical rope is there. We don't know where it will start, where it will end. We cannot open it also. Many scholarly person came and tried it, and he declared it. Those who can remove these knots, they can rule the world. And as I told you, Hitler is a very talent. Not Hitler, I think. Alexander, I think. Yes, Alexander. When he was started ruling all over the world, he also came to these ropes, which was knotted, and he saw carefully. And with his sword, he took his sword and he cut it. And he said, okay, you told those who can remove these knots, they can rule the world. I am going to rule the world, like that he said. Hitler is this Alexander is an intelligent person. He knows that if I remove it, I cannot remove it. I don't know where it started, where it ends, where it begins. I don't know everything about that. Better is take the sword and cut it. Okay, like that, these three modes, we are getting binded with this material world with the help of these three modes. Sometimes Rajoguna, Tamoguna, and Sattva-guna. And Krishna is asking to cut down this, the weapon called detachment. Okay, as I told you, I given you a simple example of the smartphone. Okay, I'm not too much attached to this. Am I right or? When it falls down also, I'm not getting any pain. Whereas I'm attached to this smartphone. That's the reason when it falls from my hand, I'm getting pain and pleasure. Now you tell me, because of this attachment only, I'm getting pain and pleasure. Am I right?
Yes,
If I don't attach to it, then will I get any pain or pleasure? I don't get it. Okay, Krishna is asking you to detach from this material world so that you can come back home, back to Godhead. Okay, this is our real home. Okay, that home, which is Krishna is saying to us, that is real home. But we are falsely thinking that I want to stay in this world only. I want to stay in this world only. Like that we are thinking. But we have to free ourselves from the reflection. Okay, how can we free from that reflection? Krishna has already explained you regarding this. There is a beautiful slide I like to share with you all. Okay, anyone devotee, please raise your hand and try to read this. Okay, this is a beautiful home. Okay, we may looks like, okay, in 5-star hotel I can enjoy it, but we cannot enjoy it. Okay, just now we read this sloka. Actually, some mistake is there because of that format. That's the reason I shared in Vedas. Okay, how to free ourselves from, this reflections. Yes, Arshini Mataji, go ahead.
Harekrishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. How to free ourselves from reflection. Correct designation, detachment through attachment, giving up lordship over material nature. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Actually, first thing is correct designation. I'm falsely thinking that I'm this body and I want to enjoy with this body. This is called false designation. Okay, and I'm saying that I'm an Indian. Okay, like that we are falsely claiming about our property. Yesterday we discussed about about street dogs. Okay, some street dogs, they are called territorial animal. If other street dogs enter into their area, all street dogs will go and attack the dog. how dare you to enter into my area, like that it will say. Does the area belongs to them?
No, Prabhuji.
No, Prabhuji.
It belongs to the dogs, but they're claiming that this is my area, don't come, like that it will say. It's look very funny, but we are also doing the same mistake. We are saying that this is my property, okay, this is my land, like that we'll say. We are temporarily came here to stay in this model. Okay, then how we have to detach ourselves? With the help of attachment. Otherwise, this detachment is not possible. If I tell you any number of stories, okay, detach, unless you attach to something, you cannot detach it. Okay, children's, they must very much attached to the playings. When they grown up, does they play like a small boy?
No, Prabhuji.
They don't play because they got the higher taste. When they get the higher taste, called attachment to the studies, or sometimes wife, sometimes job, sometimes money, sometimes land. Okay, they are not interested in the lower taste. Okay, similarly, when you get attached to Krishna, then we lose our taste to the lower things, and we can stay with the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And third point is giving up lording overship. Like, okay, generally many people have a mentality. Okay, my wife should be in my control. Okay, wife think that my husband should be in my control. Children think that my parents should be in my control. Like that they think. Always this lording overship mentality is there. That's the reason nowadays, okay, it's very misfortune that many like divorce cases are happening to us. Okay, regarding this, there is a beautiful sloka. I just want to share that sloka also. We will, all of us, if possible, will read this sloka. It's very important sloka. This fifth sloka of Bhagavad Gita. Okay, it talks about our false prestige. Very important sloka. Ganga Prabhu, can you please read us? I'll share the screen. We all of us read it line by line. Okay, it's about Nirmana Moha. Yes, Prabhu.
Nirmana moha jita dosha
Nirmana Moha Jita
adhyatma nitya vinivritta kama
Yatmamijnana vinititrutakama
द्वन्द्वैर् विमुक्ता सुखदुःख समन्वैर्
Vimuktā sukhasannai
गच्छन्त्यमूढाः पदमव्ययम् तत्
Gacchantyamuda tattam.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. Actually, Krishna is giving formula for us so that we can get detached from this material world. Can anyone read this by raising your hand? Yes, Puja Mataji, go ahead.
Those who are free from false prestige, illusion, and false association, who understand the internal, who are done with material lust, who are freed from the delusions of happiness and distress,
Dualities, Mata.
dualities of happiness and distress, and who dwelled and known how to surrender onto the supreme person attached to that internal kingdom.
Okay, Krishna is giving, if you want to attain the supreme destination, eternal kingdom, then Krishna is giving formulas for us. Okay, we need to free from false prestige, illusion, false association, and to understand the eternal. Okay, done with the material lust, who are freed from the dualities of happiness and distress, who are unbewildered, know how to surrender. These qualifications required, need to surrender to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, then he is eligible to attain that kingdom. Okay, if you want to go back home, back to Godhead, then we have to improve these qualities. As I given you example, the person is searching for a ring in a wrong place. Okay, with false prestige, he was thinking that why should I ask help from him? I will try with my own, like that he was trying. Okay, in illusion, okay, and he was trying his best. He's trying his best, but he could not get the results. But okay, after distress and all these things, he went and surrendered to a guru. Okay, who was standing over there, and he has given the true knowledge. With this knowledge, then we can go back home, back to Godhead. These are the qualifications that we need to acquire so that we can also go back home, back to Godhead. Then what will happen? Okay, Prabhu, you're saying about it's a tremendous place. We can go back home, back to Godhead. Okay, what will happen to me if I go there? These questions you may have. Okay, regarding this also, there is a beautiful sloka. Okay, Hare Krishna. Please be unmute. Okay. Regarding this also, there is a beautiful slide I just want to share with you. Not slide, sloka also. Okay. Krishna saying that natadba suryo nashashanko na pavakaha yatkatvana nivartante taddhamam paramam mama. Krishna is saying, can anyone read the translation?
That supreme abode of mine is not illuminated by the sun or moon, nor by fire or electricity. Those who reach it never return to that material world.
Thank you so much, Mataji. I request all the devotees, please raise your hand and contribute. I just want to give chance to everyone also. And Krishna is saying that if you reach my abode, okay, it is not illuminated by sun or moon, nor fire or electricity. Those who reach never returns to this material world. If I give you an offer for you, Mataji, I give you like last time also I given this offer. Okay, this time I'll change the offer. Okay, I'll take you one place. There, whatever you ask, I'll provide you. Whatever you ask, along with your family members, friends, I will take you over there, and you'll live happily over there. There is no need to depend on any persons. Okay, everything is there, like credit card, debit card, or shopping mall. Everything is there. Okay, do you want to come back to your original place and suffer, or you want to be happy over there with lot of money, servants, friends, family? Only thing you have to do, enjoy. Will you want to come back to your original place again?
No, Prabhuji.
Want to come back to our original place. Actually, in this material world, we are always dependent. As a child, can he survive by his own without parents?
No,
We cannot.
Prabhuji.
Okay, in this material world, without a teacher, can we learn anything?
No, Prabhuji.
No, Prabhuji.
Learn anything. And without moon and sun, can we survive our life?
No.
No, Prabhuji.
No. But Krishna is asking to come back to a place where there is no need of sun and moon also. You may ask, why is the need of sun and moon for me? Without sun and moon, I can live. Okay, sun gives light and moons give juices. Okay, these things in further slokas that we are going to discuss. And it here, okay, you may say that sun and moon I can live. But Krishna is saying fire or electricity also. Without fire and electricity, it is difficult to survive. And without this dependency, Krishna means to say that without dependency, you can survive over there. And that's the reason Krishna is asking us to come to that place. And for that, we have options. Living entity in this conditioned world. Okay. And Krishna is saying that you are my fragmental parts. You are also part and parcel of me. But due to conditions, you are struggling very hard. Okay, with what we are struggling very hard with the help of the senses, including main thing is mind. Because this mind and senses, we are struggling very hard in this material world. Okay, only thing we need to do some filtration process. Okay, as a rainwater, I given you example of rainwater. Rainwater is very pure. Once it touches to the ground, it will become muddy. Am I right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
From the lake, we take the water and we will pump it. After that, it will come to the home with filtration. After filtration, we will drink it. Am I right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
After this long process, again, it will become a pure water. Similarly, the conditioned soul, okay, we struggle very hard in this material world with the help of this mind and senses. Okay. And after you are all tried means, again, we go and surrender to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And Krishna is saying the living entity in this material world carries different conceptions of life from one body to another, as the air carries aroma. Generally, air passes. If it passes through a very flowery gardens, like rose flower gardens, you'll get very good smell. You'll enjoy a very good smell. If it passes from a bad odor, then you'll say, bad smell is coming, like that we will say. And Krishna is saying that you try with your any means. Sometimes, okay, with the help of karma, we may get tiger body. Okay, everyone says that. Okay, the illusion of this material world is. I'll give you a simple example. If I comment you, Jashid Prabhu, you are like a tiger. If I tell you, will you be happy, Prabhu?
Well, it depends on the context. Sometimes.
Okay, and now I told you, Prabhu, you are like a tiger. You are so courageous. You are attending the classes. If I tell you like this, will you feel happy?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. If I tell you, you are pig, Prabhu. Sorry, my intention is not that. Okay. Will you feel happy?
No, Prabhuji.
Both are animals only, no?
But the both are different.
Both are animals only, but Okay, based on our mindset, sometimes we are feeling happiness and sometimes distress. Based on these conditions, we are going to get the body. Sometimes we may get cat body, sometimes we may get different bodies. 84 like species are there. Okay, important species is human being. This human being, there is a sloka also. Bharata bhumi te hele manusya janma yara janma sardaka karo paraupakara. Means if you are taken birth in India, the two human being, then your life should be become very successful and you have to help others also. This is a saying, okay? And we need to utilize this human life, not like animal life. The living entities, okay, because of this false, okay, they will get this gross body, okay, and they will get some type of ears, eyes, tongues, nose, sense of touch. They grouped with the mind and he wants to enjoy. He enjoy. Foolishly, he understand how to live. Okay, he don't know how to leave this body, how to quit this body, how to enter into the transcendental body. He don't know about these things. Okay, but transcendentalist, okay, those who elevated from these three gunas by cutting their robes, okay, they situated in self-realization. Okay, they will inquire. Okay, like Buddha inquired it. Okay, everyone, the person who has taken birth, surely he has to die. Today or tomorrow he has to die. The person now he looks very young, but after certain days he has to become very old. Okay, this realization they will understand. The person who raised above these three gunas in a transcendental mode, he will think, okay, what are my real problems? Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadi. It will be there for everyone. You may think that, Prabhu, I got this life, Prabhu. Okay, I always struggle, Prabhu. Okay, but if I could have taken birth in Ambani family, I could have been very happy. I could have lived happily like that, you may say. If it is the case, Ambani family should be the happiest people all over the world. Am I right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Is it so?
Yes.
No.
No.
Okay. If money gives happiness, the richest country like US, okay, why the people are committing suicide? Why they are becoming hippies? Means this material things does not give happiness. What is my problem? If I take birth now, if I take birth in Ambani family or any body I take, these four things are Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadi are there. Then I have to raise above this. I should work out in such a way that I should not repeat these problems. Okay, this is called a transcendentalist. He always endeavor for that. Okay, and Krishna uses different analogy for us to understand. Okay, Krishna is saying that actually you may say that what is the need of Krishna? You may say that Krishna is giving one nice example. Krishna started explaining you, I am the fire of digestion. I, in all the bodies, in all the living entities, I am the joined with the life air. Okay, outgoing and incoming to digest four kinds of foodstuff. If you are eating it, Krishna is helping us to digest. Actually, one time I read it in book or I read it in lecture. I come to know that one piece of slides of blood, if you want to convert in a mechanical means, if you want to convert into blood, then it takes almost 4 or 5 kilometers of machinery. 4 or 5 kilometers of machinery. Then after long process, this blood may convert into blood, one drop of blood. One drop of blood. But in our body, who gave the technology? Supreme Personality of Godhead is given. And Krishna is not only that, Krishna is saying in detail about the importance of Supreme Personality of Godhead. Actually, as I told you, this stands for, okay, HO, discussed about H, and now we have options. O called is options. I'll share the slide and I'll discuss about this. Give me a minute. I'll try to share. Okay, we have options, and that options is either you have to choose this material world or spiritual world. And what is the difference? We will see. Can anyone read this? Please raise your hand and try to contribute. Hare Krishna. Is my voice is clear? Yes, Uma Mataji, go ahead.
Options 6 to 11 shlokas. Difference between the spiritual world and the material world.
Okay. In spiritual world, everything is transcendent, and you look at the devotees happily they are doing service to Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, everyone is in a serving mood. Okay, that's the reason always, especially Sanatandharma says that we need Ramarajya. Ramarajya means Rama ruled in such a way that no one was unhappy. Okay, Are Rama is ruling, I'm not happy. Like that, no one was there in the entire kingdom. And one time they used to ask us also, okay, no one in his kingdom, okay, died with the engage. Means the parents are there, the son has left his body. This was not the case. Now in Kali Yuga, we see the cases also. Father is doing some final rites to his son, own son. Okay, means at engage also people are leaving the body. This type of, okay, options that we are choosing it, we have to choose our options wisely. Okay, spiritual world, Krishna says, "Na tadpashite suryam na shashanko na pavakaha." Krishna is saying, my word is transcendental. There is no need of these material things. Okay, once you connect, then you are going to elevate from this material world. Okay, but we lost our connection. Okay, and Krishna talked about this in 7th sloka. Okay, I'll share this slide. There is a beautiful sloka. Mamaivam sho jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatana. Like that, Krishna talked about it. Can anyone read? Yes, Sirisha Mataji, go ahead. Sirisha Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes.
Our last action 15.7. Mame Jeva Loka. We are fragmental parts of Krishna. We are separated from him and now we are stuck up in this material world.
Krishna is saying that we are stuck up in this material world. Okay, for example, child and parents went to a some exhibition. Okay, child was thinking that why you holded me tightly, leave me like that. She asked me to leave. And when immediately left it in a crowd, she lost. Then the child can be happy. Can she live happily?
No problem.
No, Prabhuji.
No, it will struggle hard. Similarly, we are also struggling very hard. As we tasted our parent relation, okay, no, everyone comes and gives you chocolate. Whatever you ask, they will give you, but we will not stop crying. Same thing we are doing in material world. Okay, some parents may come, my husband may come, okay, friends may come, but we will not feel happy because the love which we experience with our eternal Father, Supreme Personality of Godhead, that love we are not getting with anyone. That's the reason we are feeling morose, we are feeling upset. Krishna is asking, come back. You come back to me, I'll take care of you. But we are not okay going to Supreme Personality of Godhead. These reasons are making us to bind in this material world. As I mentioned you, this Mamai Vamsha Jivaloke. Okay, 84 like species are there. We are getting binded into this material world. Okay, in Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi. We have to come out of this, okay, what do you call cycle of birth and death. Okay, then how we can come back it? Krishna told about these things in 9th and 10th sloka. Okay, and Krishna says that because of this gross body and subtle body, okay, based on his desires, they get particular body. God will sanction for that particular body. You try to enjoy it, but you cannot enjoy it. Whatever means you try, you cannot enjoy it. The reason is we lost. As a children lost in a market, we are also lost in a market and we are searching for our parents to become happy. Okay, we ought to search for our parents so that we can become happy. Okay, I request all the devotees, we'll try to, okay, I'll try my best to complete in time. I may extend for 5-10 minutes more, nothing more than that. Please stay in the class. And coming back to, okay, HOME, M stands for maintainer. Krishna is the maintainer of this world. Okay, there is a mistake in these slokas. Little mistakes are there. We'll ask Ganga Prabhu to read this sloka. Ganga Prabhu, can you please read? Or shall I share in Vedabase, Prabhu?
Hare Krishna.
Shall I share in Vedabase? Is it okay, Prabhu?
It is fine too. Line by line you want me to read?
No, Prabhu. Continuously you read.
Gama Vishesha Bhutani Dara Yamihamo Tushnami Chaushadi Sarva Somo Bhutvara Satvika.
Okay, Krishna is saying, I enter into each planet and by my energy, they stay in orbit. I become the moon and thereby supply the juices of life to all vegetables. Okay, Krishna, because of Krishna, okay, you may, sometimes I used to get doubts in my childhood. Okay, Earth is there, no? Why Earth is not falling from his orbit? I have a doubts, but my teachers, they could not explain me. But now I could understand it. Krishna made it to stay there. That's the reason they are staying it. And Krishna is saying, not only that I enter into each planet, And because of my energy, they stay in orbit, they don't change. And Krishna is saying, I become the moon and thereby I supply the juices of life. And not only that, Krishna says that I am also sun. I will make okay persons to digest the food. Okay, we stop there. As I told you, for one piece of bread, it takes kilometers of machinery to turn into bread. But Krishna made the mechanism in such a way that without awareness, okay, it transform into bread. Have you ever told to your body, you eat this bread? Okay, stomach, it enter into the stomach, okay, through the pipe, and after that bile juice you release, okay, digestion first you start like that. Have you ever informed to your body?
No, Prabhuji.
No.
It is an
Krishna
automatic process.
said, I am the fire of the digestion which has taken place inside your stomach. And not only that, Krishna is saying that without sun we cannot survive. Without sun we cannot survive. All vegetables, plants, everything is growing only because of sun. And you may ask, what is the need of moon, Prabhu? I don't need moon. With the moon only we are getting juices in the fruits. Whatever juices that we are enjoying it, only because of the moon. Okay. If artificially you tried some carbides, they're keeping it. Okay. Nowadays, I like to eat mango. I got fed up eating mangoes because they're forcibly making it to, okay, looks like yellow color. Can you enjoy if I forcibly make them ripen?
No, Prabhuji. No.
You cannot enjoy because Krishna juices you are not taking. If you don't take juices of Krishna, moonlight in the fruits, you cannot enjoy the fruit. What to speak of our life? If you don't take the shelter of Krishna, can you think that can you enjoy without Krishna? It's not possible. Okay, Krishna is giving every chance for us. Come out of these things. Okay, and Krishna is given in detail explanation. Okay, like Krishna is given, I am the sun, I am the moon, maintainer of the planets, I supply the juices, I am the fire of digestion. Like that, Krishna told many things. Okay, and Krishna told a beautiful sloka. This is one of my favorite sloka. We'll ask Ganga Prabhu to read this. We all of us try to read this. Prabhu, go ahead.
Line by line, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu, line by line.
Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishto
Sarvasya
Nicho
matta smritir jnanamapohanam cha
Matyam Samartham Jnanam Aposhanamcha
vedaischa sarvair ahameva vedyo
Vedaischa
Vedaicha Vedo
vedanta krit vedavid eva chaham
Vedanta.
Vedanta Kata Veda Vidvanchancha.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. Actually, if you look at the sloka, it's one of the important sloka in Bhagavad Gita. Krishna is saying, Vedasya sarvair ahameva vedyo. Okay, we'll read the translation. We'll come to know the meaning of this. Yes, Maudalya Mataji, go ahead.
I am seated in everyone's heart, and from me, remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. By all the Vedas, I am to be known. Indeed, I am the compiler of Vedanta, and I am knower of the Vedas.
Okay, Krishna is giving a conclusion. Veda Anta. Okay, Veda Anta Sutra means if I ask you, Prabhu, these all are difficult for me, you tell me what is there in Ramayana. I will say in Telugu there is a saying, okay, katte kotte tuchhe. Like that, in a simple words, they will say, okay, I went and fight with him, he killed him, and he brought Sita back. Okay, like that, we will say in a short. Vedanta Sutra means if I want to give you a conclusion, Krishna is giving the conclusion. Krishna is saying that I am seated in everyone's heart. And because of the Krishna, we are getting this remembrance. Sometimes we forget. Knowledge is given by Krishna. Forgetfulness is given by Krishna. And Krishna is saying by all the Vedas, if all the Vedas are kept aside, okay, and Krishna is saying by all the Vedas, I am to be known. You should know me. The purpose of Veda is to know Krishna. Otherwise, there is no use of reading the Vedas also. Okay, many people read Vedas. Okay, they will read the sloka about the front and back, but they don't know the purpose of the Vedas. Purpose of Vedas is to know Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Krishna is not only saying that, Krishna is saying, I am the comparer of the Vedas, Vedantas. I am the knower of the Vedas. You should know me. These things are saying by Krishna. But with false prestige, we are thinking that, okay, with my own thing, I will read, I will understand about myself. It's not possible. Okay. And we should know about Krishna. Then only we can surrender into Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay. How we should know about these things about Krishna is by studying, okay, Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, this books, we have to read it. Then we will come to a conclusion. Yes, Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. I should surrender to him. Without surrenderance, you cannot know anything. If you know Krishna, then you know everything. If you know Krishna, you know everything. If you don't know, if you know everything, but if you don't know Krishna, then you don't know anything. You don't know anything. This is not saying by me, it is saying by Supreme Personality of Godhead. You ask me, Prabhu, the person who knows the Vedas, does he know a formula of electricity? He might know the formula of electricity, but he know the purpose of his living. Many people, what mistakes they will do is, okay, they'll purchase the car, and if you ask him what you are doing, okay, I'm taking to petrol bunk, I'll pour the petrol in the tank, and I'll come back home and I'll keep it. Is it right choice that he's making by purchasing a car?
No, Prabhuji, you'll have to keep running the engine.
To keep running the engine. Okay, you have to use it. Main thing is you have to use it. We are also doing the same thing. Many people, if I go and ask him, what is the purpose of your life? They said, Aish karo, khao, pio, masti karo. Like that they'll say, eat, sleep and enjoy. What eat and sleep? If you purchase a car, just go and pour the petrol and you come back and you will keep it in rest. This is not a right choice. Simply eating is not a right choice, Acharya says. It's like purchasing a car, going to petrol pump, filling and bringing it back. If you say, I'm enjoying with car, what you're enjoying? You're not at all using the car. And many people, okay, they use it with some gunas like Rajo Guna, passion. I want to achieve this, like that they will say. If I ask you any person, okay, you're driving car, you're going. If I ask you, where are you going? Will he say, if he says you, I don't know, but I'm driving it. I have to use this car, I should drive for a long distance. Is it a right decision that he's making in his life?
No, Prabhuji.
Where
No,
he's going?
Prabhuji.
He don't know. Many people, if you go and ask him, what is the purpose of your life? They will say, who knows? Let's go. Let's enjoy. How, wherever it takes, I'll go. Like that they will say. This is not the purpose of purchasing the car. Purpose of purchasing the car is to move from one place to another place. You should know your destination. You should know your home. Yes, this is my home. I want to go back home, back to Godhead. Okay, the person who knows the Vedas, they know that Supreme Personality is the I have to Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. I have to surrender him. He is nothing but he knows everything. Okay, purchasing car means does not know anything. Okay, utilizing it for the right purpose, he knows why he purchased the car. Similarly, when we have taken this life, we should know what is my purpose of life. This is told by Krishna, Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, and in 15th after 15th slokas, I just read remaining slokas, and after that Krishna said that there are two classes of beings. Okay, fallible and infallible in the material world. In material world, every living entity is fallible, whereas in spiritual world, every living entity is called infallible. And coming to this, in 17th sloka, Krishna said, beside these two, there is a greatest living personality, nothing but super soul. It is imperishable. It is nothing but Lord himself. Krishna is talking about himself. Okay, who has entered the three worlds and is maintaining them: upper planetary system, middle planetary system, and lower planetary system. Who is maintaining them? Krishna is maintaining them. And Krishna is saying, because I am the transcendental behind this birth, okay, of fallible and infallible, I am the greatest. I am celebrated both in the world and in the Vedas as a supreme person. Krishna is saying, because of me, okay, everyone is worshipping me by knowing me. These things are saying by Krishna. I'm not saying these things. Hare Krishna. I'll try to share the slide regarding this. Okay. From 16th sloka, we are going to discuss about these things. Within 5 minutes, we are almost about to end the session. I request you to please stay for 5 more minutes. This is a small chapter, we can end it early. These are the essence, okay, in 3 verses Krishna has given. Ganga Prabhu, can you please read?
Hare Krishna. Purusho loke. Line by line, bro. Continue.
No, continuously.
Dvav imo purusho loke kshara chakshara evacha kshara sarvani bhutani kutasto akshara uchyate.
Thank you so
Bro,
much.
one small request.
Yeah.
15.14 also, could you please
okay,
make us read?
You to show to everyone, bro. 15.4 you're saying, bro? I'm the fire of death in the bodies. I am 15.14, am I right, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu, 15.14.
Regarding fire of digestion.
Right.
Regarding, okay. Yeah, Prabhu. You want to read this, Prabhu?
You can read. You
go
want
ahead,
me to?
Prabhu. Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
अहं वैश्वानरो भूत्वा प्राणिनां देहमाश्रिता प्राण अपान समायुक्ता पचाम्यन्नं चतुर्विधम्.
Okay, Krishna is saying, I am the fire of digestion in the bodies of all living entities, and I join with the air of life, okay, outgoing and incoming, to digest the 4 kinds of foodstuffs. And actually, with this sloka, we come to know that we completely depend on Krishna. With our own thing, nothing is happening. We may think that I ate, we may say, but who is making us to digest this food? Without the sanction of Krishna, if Krishna stopped digesting your food, you have to go to hospital. And sometimes doctors also cannot do anything. Okay, and Krishna is saying, because of air which is coming in and out, okay, while I'm speaking, while I'm taking the class also, I'm not informing to my nostrils, okay, take air, I'm not saying, but everything is all happening automatically. Because of Krishna sanction, these things are happening. Okay, and you want to explain more about this sloka, Prabhu?
No, Prabhu, fine.
Okay. Actually, coming back to this last 3 slokas, as I told you, these are very important slokas. Okay, if you know about these slokas, you know the essence of this Bhagavad Gita, like that Krishna said. Okay, can anyone read? We have discussed it. Yes, Sri Mataji, go ahead. Sri Mataji, are you there?
Oh, Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
The translation.
From there are 2 classes from that lines.
Yes, Mataji, go ahead.
There are 2 classes of beginnings,
Beings.
beings, the fallible and the infallible. In the material world, every living entity is fallible, and in the spiritual world, every living entity is called infallible.
You look at the person. Yeah, thank you, Mataji. 15.16. Okay, Krishna is talking to a class of people. One, you look at the picture, he wants to enjoy everything by eating dollars also. Whereas in spiritual world, everyone wants to enjoy by giving it to Krishna. You look at everyone, are they eating by themselves? They are giving it to others. Everyone center is Krishna, they started giving to Krishna. Okay, this is the difference between 2 classes of people. Okay, one wants to enjoy, other wants to serve. If you want to serve, especially to Krishna, then you will enjoy more. Okay, this we can ask to parents. Okay, generally, if you give chocolate to parents, okay, they will keep it and they think that let me give to my child, they will enjoy, like that they will say. Okay, and who is the Uttama Purusha? Regarding this also, 17 sloka is there. We'll ask Gangadhar Prabhu, read it. Continuously read, Prabhu. So there are little mistakes in the
Okay, Prabhu.
conversion, Prabhu. Go ahead.
उत्तम पुरुषस्तु अन्या परमात्मेत्युदा हृदया यो लोकत्रयम् आविश्य विभर्त्य व्यय ईश्वरा.
Can anyone read this? Please raise your hand. Sri Mataji got the chance.
Yeah. Besides these 2, there is the greatest living personality, the Supreme Soul, the impressible Lord Himself, who has entered the 3 worlds and is maintaining them.
Okay, actually, as I told you, upper planetary system, middle planetary system, everything, because Krishna entered and everything is maintained by Krishna. Otherwise, it is very difficult for us to maintain by ourselves. And Krishna is saying that besides these 2, there is a greatest living personality. Means Krishna is talking about Krishna himself, Super Soul, the imperishable Lord himself. Okay, because of that, everything is maintained in this material world. Okay, can you read 18th one also? Continuous.
यस्मात् चरमति तोहम अक्षरात् अपि चोत्तमा अथो लोके अतोस्मिन् लोके वेदे च अतीता पुरुषोत्तमा.
Can anyone read this? Uma Mataji, go ahead.
Because I am transcendental, beyond both the fallible and the infallible, and because I am the greatest, I am celebrated both in the world and in the Vedas as that supreme person.
Okay, Krishna not only saying, okay, if you don't believe me, in the Vedas also they talked about me only. And Krishna is saying, I am celebrated both in the world and in the Vedas also. Okay, and Krishna is transcendental. Krishna is, I am transcendental behind both fallible and infallible. Okay, because Krishna is the greatest. Okay, these things we should know, then only we can appreciate Krishna. And with Lord Mercy, we could complete this 15th chapter. Okay, this is yoga. If you know about this, then we can surrender to the Supreme Personality of God. Actually, that 19th and 20th sloka, these two slokas are there. I will try to read the translation. Okay, Krishna is saying that whoever knows me as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, whoever knows me. Is it okay? Can I extend it for 2 more minutes? We'll read these slokas also.
Yes,
Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji.
I'll not take more than 2 minutes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, these two translations. Tapan Prabhu, can you read it, Prabhu? 19th.
Sure, Prabhu. Whoever knows me as the Supreme Personality of Godhead without doubting is the knower of everything. He therefore engages himself in full devotional service to me, O son of Bharata.
Okay, Krishna is giving a conclusion that if you know that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the important word at here is without doubting. If you, without doubting, if you surrender to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna is saying he knows of everything. He knows everything. And he therefore engages himself in devotional services. He don't engage in other activities. He engages only in devotional services. He's saying to Arjuna. Yes, Prabhu. Last sloka also, can you read, Prabhu?
This is the most confidential part of the Vedic scriptures, O sinless one, and it is disclosed now by me. Whoever understands this will become wise, and his endeavor will know perfection.
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
After listening this most confidential part of the Vedic scripture, okay, there are different words used like confidential, most confidential. This is most confidential, okay, part of the Vedic scriptures. Oh, sinless one. Okay, Arjuna is a sinless person. That's the reason he addressed him as a sinless one and is disclosed now by me. I am disclosing this knowledge to you. And not only Arjuna, Krishna is saying that whoever understand, for example, if you can understand these things, if you can implement it, Krishna is saying they will become wise. By becoming wise, it is endeavor. His endeavor become perfection and he try to reach Supreme Personality of God. Krishna is saying that those who knows about these things, then they definitely surrender to Supreme Personality of Godhead. They will endeavor for perfection. If you know about this, then you can reach Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, thank you so much for joining me today's session. Sorry, I extended for 15 minutes. I thought this is very small chapter. I thought we can end it in time, but Krishna plan, we could not end it in time. I'm sorry for that. And we will see what is there in tomorrow's session by sharing the slides. Okay, please see what is there in tomorrow's session. Okay, tomorrow. Can anyone read?
Divine and demonic qualities, other aspects, outlook and opinion of demons, removal of demonic qualities.
Okay, these things we are going to discuss. Actually, Arjuna asked beautiful question. Okay, what are the differences between demonic and like divine qualities? Like that, he asked the question. For that, Krishna started explaining more about these things in tomorrow sections. And regarding gunas also, we are going to discuss little more about gunas also. In yesterday, last sloka, actually I have not told you. The reason is, if you understand these things, then we can understand that last sloka also. Krishna talked about 3 levels. Okay, in 3 levels, we can understand Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, I'll give you a simple example so that we can understand it. There is a sun. From sun, sun rays are coming. Because of the sun rays, we are getting light. 3 aspects. Is it clear? Any doubt? Sun is there, rays are there, light is there. Okay, I'm using this one. This is light. Okay, sun is nothing but Krishna, Supreme Personality of Godhead. Okay, these rays are called, okay, we can call it as different expansions. We can call it as Paramatma. This we can call it as Paramatma. And coming back to this effulgence is nothing but Brahma. Okay, effulgence. Okay, Nirakara, we can call it as Nirakara. There is no Akara, nothing but Nirakara. Okay, now you tell me which one is most important for us. Sun is important, or these rays are important, or lighting is important. Without sun, does the rays and light will be there?
No, Prabhuji.
Our ultimate destination should be sun or rays or light.
Sun.
Sun.
Okay? And not only that, if you know about Brahman, yeah, Brahman, Paramatma, Bhagavan. Yes, correct, Prabhu. Who is this Venkata Prabhu? Thank you so much. And many persons, they say that, okay, Nirakara is ultimate, like that they miss. And if Krishna thinks that Nirakara is the highest, he could have not said. If you read this last sloka, okay, Krishna says that, okay, those who know me as a supreme personality of Godhead without doubting is the knower of everything. Then Krishna could have told, okay, if you know my effulgence, then he could have known everything. Like that, Krishna never said. 19th sloka, Krishna said, whoever knows me, supreme personality of Godhead, without doubting, is knower of everything. Therefore, he engages himself in devotional services to me. Can we engage ourselves to any light?
No.
Okay, we cannot engage ourselves, but Krishna is asking that engage yourself in transcendental devotional service to me. And Krishna, not only that, Krishna said, most confidential of the Vedic scripture, O sinless one, I disclose to you. Whoever understand this, they are wise, their endeavor will be perfection. Our perfection should be not to know about Brahman. Okay, and this is one type of realization. I'm not saying that this is not a realization. From Brahman to Paramatma, Paramatma to Bhagavan realization, we have to go. Okay, in person, Krishna says that I am the knower of the Vedas. Krishna never said, oh, the Nirakara, like light is the knower of the Vedas, never said. Krishna said, I am the knower of the Vedas. Krishna pointed out himself. Nothing but Krishna is Bhagavan. We have to surrender to Bhagavan, Supreme Personality of Godhead. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. If you don't mind, we will chant this Hare Krishna Mantra for 11 times, and after that, we will take the questions. I request all the devotees, please do Hare Krishna Mantra at least for 11 times along with me.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare.
Rama,
Ram Ram, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Thank you so much from the bottom of the heart for joining in today's session. Okay, before take up questions, we'll ask the realization from Ganga Prabhu. The reason regularly I'm asking Ganga Prabhu is daily you will recite the slokas of Bhagavad Gita. Not only that, you will think about that slokas also. That's the reason I'm asking. Very fortunate to have Ganga Prabhu with us. Ganga Prabhu, can you please share your realization about this chapter, Prabhu?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, thank you for giving me a chance.
If you are in a comfortable position to turn on the video, please turn on the video. Prabhu.
Fine, Prabhu, no problem. So I appreciate all of you for joining this session and taking and giving your time to listen the divine knowledge. Okay. So the very fascinating realization that I grasp from this chapter is that Krishna says Aham Vaishwanara Bhutva Praninam Dehimashita Prana Pana Samayuktam Pachami Yamnam Chaturvidam. So it is scientifically proven that when we eat some food, there are some acids which digest the food. Okay, that is called in Ayurvedic, it is called Jataragni. So Krishna says that Jataragni is me. So without whatever we eat, if that doesn't get digested, then we will fall sick. We have to seek the help of doctor. We cannot live at all. So when Krishna is taking such a great job in making us healthy, in feeding us, in taking care of that, then it's really wonderful thing to devote to such personality. So that's that's what I feel about this chapter. Thank you, Prabhu.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. Okay. Hope I covered every point, Prabhu, every point of the sloka. Actually, if I miss anything, you can share that also.
Fine, Prabhu. No problem. Go ahead.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. And if you have any questions, you can ask me. Tapan Prabhu, you called Tapan Prabhu, I think. Sapan Prabhu, I think you called me. I called you back, but it was a hard time for you, I think, to pick the call. Actually, thing is, Prabhu, I don't carry smartphones. Smartphones are not allowed in my office. I have to keep smartphone outside and I have to enter. If you want to call me in my office hours, you can call to my personal number directly.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you.
If you have any questions, you can ask me.
No, Prabhuji, not. I'll ask you, I'll call you, Prabhuji.
Okay, you asked, yeah. You asked me one question, Prabhu. I remembered it regarding karma, why child are suffering in this age. Okay, I'll try to answer in today's session, Prabhu, if possible. We'll take up other questions. Yes, Uma Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
I just want to ask one thing. I don't know. Actually, it is maybe foolish question also. I am from my research background. Means I have to perform daily some of the experiments. So sometimes they don't work. So I don't know that I have, what should I do that time? Means why? Because whatever the experiment I have done today, it have worked out. And tomorrow and next time, they don't work. So what should I tell myself to stay motivated so that I don't get stressed out during this time?
Okay. Krishna has given answer, Mataji. Intelligence and everything comes from Krishna. Krishna has already given. If Krishna sanctions you, okay, you enjoy that. Okay, Krishna helped me to get this experiment out, like that you should think. If Krishna desires, okay, this is not required for you today. Okay, Krishna is thinking that, okay, Krishna is asking me to wait for some more time. Let me wait and I'll get the result. Okay, there is a saying in English, okay, nothing is urgent. You may think that you may disappointed. Array, I'm not getting these things. Okay, if you get that experiment done, or if you don't get it done also, your life moves on. Am I right?
Yes, Prabhuji, it moves on, but we have to face some questions from the guide that why it is not worked out. So what should I do that time? I'm thinking that.
Can you be specific, Mataji, what you are doing?
Ms. Prabhuji, I'm doing my PhD. I'm doing my PhD. So in that, I have to perform some daily laboratory experiments.
Yeah. Got it, Mataji. In PhD, when you're doing research, sometimes when you're doing research, you could find the things. Sometimes you cannot find the things. Am I right?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes.
When you find the things, motivated. If I'm not finding the things as per my expectations, I'm feeling morose, I'm getting upset. How to come back from these situations?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes.
Am I right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Is your question? Actually, it will happen with everyone, Mataji. It does not mean that daily the person will be successful. As I regularly give the examples of cricket match. Okay, sometimes if two countries plays, only one will be the winner, other will be always loser. Okay, we have to think and we have to go with these expectations only. Okay, today I may get it or I may not get it. Okay, let's prepare for the worst and prepare for the worst and do your best. And rest, Krishna takes care of it.
Okay. Okay, Prabhuji.
And
Okay,
to come stressful conditions is you're doing right things. Attend this type of classes, keep motivated by yourself. Okay, by attending classes, only unless sanctioned by Krishna, I cannot get the things. Okay, try to apply these things in your day-to-day life, then you will definitely come out of your stress also.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Hope I answered your question.
Yes, Prabhuji.
In a short, I try to answer it, Mataji. If you are not convinced, you ask me one more time. Mosh.
Okay, Prabhuji. I got it. I got it. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other question? Modgalya Mataji. Modgalya, yes.
Prabhuji, we say that Krishna is seated in everyone's heart, right? Like he was
Yes.
seated in Duryodhan's heart also.
Yes.
Then all of this that he committed, is it due to his attachment or his, non-pious things towards the material world? Is it because of Duryodhan's own mind?
Okay, this question I already answered it, Mataji, but I'll explain you once again because you are not attended yesterday session and before that session also. This section is going regularly, Mataji. If you wish with same credentials, you can log in regularly. And coming back to your question, you are saying that Krishna is okay. Sarvasya chaha mrdi sannivishto matta smritir jnanam apohanam cha. Krishna is saying, if Krishna is seated, everyone had. Then why Duryodhana is doing bad things? How can I understand it? It is because of the will of Duryodhana or because of sanction of Krishna? How can I understand it? This is your question, am I right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Coming back to your question, Mataji, Sapan Prabhu asked the same question few days back. Many people, by keeping this type of slokas in center, they will escape the law. Because of Krishna, okay, I'm interested to come for yatra, but Krishna is not calling me. As if they say that Krishna should come and personally call him, like that they will think. And coming back to your question, generally, for example, 2 seeds are there, Mataji. 2 seeds. If I place it in the ground, 2 seeds will grow. If I place tulsi seed, tulsi plant will grow. If I place tobacco seed, tobacco will come out. Okay.
Yes,
but
Prabhuji.
I want to place. It is my wish. Am I right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Both the seeds has a capacity to grow. Krishna has given that capacity. But which seed I have to place? This is my choice.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Got it, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji. Because in one sloka, Krishna mentions this: I am the doer and I am not the doer.
Yes. Decision has to be taken by you. Yes, Bharat Prabhu is saying, right? It's
Thank
your
you, Prabhuji.
decision. And you may say that, okay, why Duryodhana could not see Supreme Personality of Godhead in front of him? Yesterday we discussed regarding that. Krishna is very near and Krishna is far, far away also. How means, okay, we are here and Krishna is here only. But we are searching here and there, here and there, here and there. You don't get Krishna. Whatever way you search, okay, you don't get Krishna unless and until you turn towards the Krishna. When you turn towards the Krishna, then you can understand the Krishna. Duryodhana, even though very near, he turned away from the Krishna. Whatever Krishna says, he did not follow the instruction of Krishna. But Arjuna followed by turning his head and followed the instruction of Krishna. Okay, Duryodhana in front of him, Supreme Personality of Godhead is there, he did not believe.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Interested. Then Krishna said, okay, I'll give you some intelligence so that you don't believe me. Krishna sanctions it based on your desire.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Madaji. Thank you for a wonderful question. Any other questions? If no other questions are there, Sapan Prabhu, are you there? I'll try to answer your
Yes,
question.
Prabhuji.
Yesterday, Sapan Prabhu asked beautiful question. Actually, in present society, Prabhu, we saw some news like child abuse cases. Okay, child is very innocent, even though some crimes are happening to them. Okay, not only that, okay, innocent animals like cow nowadays roaming here and there. Okay, dog which is should be in the street, we are bringing inside the home and we are keeping it. How to understand in a spiritual perspective, Prabhu? Is it because of karma like that? Prabhu asked the question. Am I right, Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhuji.
I'll try to answer it, Prabhu. Regarding this, I told you, I promise you, I'll narrate one story. And the story goes like this. I request every devotee, this story needs little attention so that you can enjoy the story if you listen this story. Once it has so happened, one sadhu went for begging alms. When he went for begging some alms, he went to a grihastha home. When he knocked the door, one lady opened the door. When the lady opened the door, okay, the sadhu is very young and she got attracted. She got attracted to the sadhu and she proposed that actually you looks very nice. I'm having some desires. Can you fulfill my desire? Like that, she asked. He said, oh my God, you looks like a housewife. Okay, I saw your husband is also lying on the bed. Okay, in front of husband, you're not supposed to do this type of things. It's not been like befitted for your behavior like that. He started explaining. Then she said, okay, if my husband is the problem for you to unite with me, I'll go and kill the husband. Like that, she went and killed his husband. Killed his husband. Actually, he was paralyzed. He's not doing anything. He's not fulfilling my desire also. He's not no use. Daily I'm serving him. Better to kill him. I killed him. My husband is no more. You please unite with me. He said, oh my God. Okay, you killed your husband. Okay, only because of having lusty desires on me. Tomorrow, because of some problem, if I get bedridden also, you may kill me also. How can I believe? And I'm a sadhu. I'm not interested in this type of activities. You please forgive me and please don't do this type of activities. Like that he said. And immediately she was thinking, this person is not accepting me. I lost my husband. If someone comes and asks me what happened to your husband, what should I tell? Like that she was thinking and she started shouting, oh Allah, 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 please, please come and help me. Like that she started shouting. And nearby people came and asked, what happened? She said, actually, this person is having a lusty desires on me and he asked me to unite with him. I said, Arey, being a sadhu, you're not supposed to ask these things. And my husband is also in front of my husband, you're asking these type of things. He said, is your husband is the problem? He went and killed my husband. And started shouting, please come and help me, like that. And they all caught hold of him and he was trying to explain. And he was not in a position to explain. No one is listening to him because we listen to the Matajis only. Okay, it's old story. And all caught hold of him and he went to the king. All went into the king. And king, after listening everything of the Mataji, he said, okay, you lusty fellow, you killed that person with your hands, no? Okay, you're having a lusty desires, you cut off these 2 hands, like that he said. Cut off his 2 hands. And he was taking the punishment without his involvement. Is it right? Is it justice? Can you tell me? Only this story. Is it justice for the sadhu?
No, Prabhuji. No, Prabhuji.
Sapan Prabhu, is it justice?
So maybe are you saying that there was a background story to this and it
No,
was his
I'll
karma?
add it. I'm talking about only this. Is it justice?
Yeah, I mean, based on the limited information, what you provided is not.
I'm saying, okay, is it justice to the person who has taken the punishment?
No.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like.
Doesn't seem. Okay, this is one part. I'll tell you one more story. Okay, one time it has so happened. Okay, like one butcher is trying to kill the cow. One butcher is trying to kill the cow. And this cow, to escape from the butcher, she started running. And she started running. She entered in, the cow entered into one street, and Brahmana was sitting outside. When he entered into the street, the cow disappeared. It does not know where cow went, whether it went to right or left. And this butcher went and asked, okay, where the cow went. He saw a knife in the hand And he asked him, where the cow went? You please tell me. Like that he is asking. Brahmana was thinking that, Arey, if I tell a lie, I have to go to the hellish planets. Being a Brahmana, I should tell always truth. Okay, I will tell the truth. Like that he decided, and he said, cow went in this direction. Like that he said. And the butcher went and killed the cow. And the cow is none other than the Mataji. Has taken a birth in the form of wife. And the person who is a Brahmana, okay, he showed the direction to that person who is nothing there, the sadhu. He showed the direction. And cow killed is nothing but a person, Mataji. And the person who is a butcher, he has become a husband of that wife. You join and you see, Prabhu, the karma philosophy is so strong. Okay, whatever actions you do, definitely that reaction will come back to me. You may ask me, Prabhu, does it take next life to get this punishment? Sometimes, yes. Okay, they may take next body also. In this body, their limit is over. Okay, their expiry date has come, but their karma is not fulfilled. They have to take the body again. That punishment should come to them. Okay, and you may ask me, Prabhu, Brahmana has told the truth. No, actually, there is a higher dharma. Whenever in Dharma Sangatana, you have to follow highest dharma. Highest dharma is, for example, you may get little punishment for saying the lie. Cow has went in a wrong direction, he could have misdirected him. But he will get the credit of saving a cow. Could have get the credit of saving a cow. But he was thinking that, okay, why I will not tell the why I will not tell the false, I'll tell the truth. He stick to the lower dharma, and because of that, cow died. Because of him, cow died. Then in next life, he will be responsible, okay, get killed by the cow. Whoever doing some slaughters to the cow, especially, okay, the same person who killed him will become a cow in next life, and he will take the punishment. This is the karma philosophy. It's so deep, sometimes it's difficult for us to understand. Okay, without the will of Krishna, nothing happens. And without our karma, nothing bad happens to us also, nothing good also happens to us. Exactly same thing will happen to us. Okay, in present society, so many things are happening. We don't know because of their past karma. They might have done the bad things. Because of that, they are facing some problems in present life. If it is not so, if everything should be based on our expectations, then why some people are taking birth in a low family, poor family, okay, with some disability, they are taking birth. Why some people are taking birth in a rich family? By birth, they are becoming Karodpati. Okay, they are very opulent in all aspects. They are smart also. Why some people are suffering in their life? Only because of karma.
Prabhuji,
Yes, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji, I had a small point to make here.
Yes, Prabhu.
Here we hear of one saying ahimsa paramo dharma. So, which is considered as the higher dharma, which is considered as the lower dharma, if there is clarity. Supposing the clarity is there in the individuals or devotees in the beginning itself, then I think the things will become simpler. It is because we don't know what is the higher dharma, what is the upper dharma, what is the normal dharma, what is the parama dharma. Okay. Because of that ignorance only, we tend to commit these mistakes, I feel. So supposing even as a younger people, in the childhood or in the youth itself, we know that it is harmful, it is not correct to kill, or when it comes to even vegetarianism also for that matter, no? Why we go vegetarian? Supposing because it involves ahimsa, because when we are eating something non-vegetarian, we indulge in killing, and ahimsa, it goes against the principle of ahimsa. That kind of an awareness, I think that will help us in evolving better. That is one point. Then,
as you mentioned, Prabhu, actually to be specific, we have to go for higher dharma. For example, Kshatriya, sometimes they have to challenge a lion, sometimes they have to fight also. Okay, not all the times this ahimsa is the paramo dharma. Okay, it depends on the ashramam also. Okay, based on our place, circumstances, this dharma changes. Like at that particular place, the Brahmana dharma is to save the cow. Okay, sometimes for Kshatriya, he has to kill. Okay, Arjuna killed many people in the war. Kshatriya dharma, highest dharma is to protect other citizens. Okay, we have to follow highest dharma. As you rightly said, we have to follow always highest dharma.
Prabhuji, I had one general doubt which I wanted your opinion about. Actually, this has been discussed actually at different levels. Actually, when we look at the marriage system, there was a discussion about this talaq and divorce. What is the position of our Bhagavata Dharma in the context of divorce? Because I have a colleague, and that colleague actually he is sick, and he is at a point at which the marriage seems to be breaking down. At this juncture, what would be a dharmic path actually? Because there are people who argue that in our Hindu Dharma or in our Bhagavata Dharma, there is no provision for a divorce as such. Because,
Yes.
and I know of one or two cases wherein the individual could not give divorce because there is no sanction of the scripture. Because our scriptures also that kind of a leaving and leaving that particular lady in question is thought of. But the question of divorce has to be understood from a devotional perspective and Bhagavata perspective. I want your enlightenment
Yeah.
on that.
Already you interpreted correctly, Prabhu. Our Shastras never recommend us for divorce. Okay. They may recommend us little punishment. Okay. Ahalya. Actually, Ahalya case, you might have heard it. Okay. Because of some bad association. Okay. His husband never said, I will give you divorce. He said, you become like a stone. You behave like a stone. You become a stone for some years. After that, he accepted it. Okay. Even though okay, such a great sadhu could accepted his wife. Okay, because of chastity, he left her for some time. After that, he accepted him. Our dharma, especially Sanatana Dharma, never asked us to take divorce. Okay, time being some problem will be there. You can give little punishment to a person or her, but after that you have to join together so that you can lead a purposeful and happy life. I could understand your question, Prabhu. Sometimes it may happen what to do in these conditions. Okay, because of past karma, I am facing little problem with him, and better is to have a relation with him. Okay, with some understanding. If that understanding does not work, it's not that you should take divorce. You can be away little away for certain time. After realization comes, again you can enact. Our Shastras always says, wait for some time.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay. Yes, any other questions? Shirisha Mata, you unmuted. You have any question?
No, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mother. Sapan Prabhu, hope I answered your question, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji, I have a question.
Yes, Srinidhi Mataji.
Prabhuji, based on our karma, we are born in a type of caste like Vaishnavas, Kshatriyas, Shudras.
Okay.
So, being born in a type of religion is also based on karma, Prabhuji.
First thing, Mataji, by birth everyone is Shudra. Okay. Krishna said, Chaturvarna Maya Sushtam Guna Karma Vibhagasha. Based on Guna and Karma, we are going to get that Brahmana qualities. By Brahmana qualities, we can become Brahmana. By Kshatriya qualities, we can become Kshatriya. Like that, we can become. Okay. This is not by birth. And based on our karma, we may take birth in aristocratic families. Okay. Arjuna asked, what happened to a person who ended up his life, okay, means by half spirituality, means by practicing spirituality for a certain time, if he ended his life, what will happen to that person? Then Krishna told clearly, definitely in next life, they will enjoy in higher planetary system for some time. After that, they will come and take birth in a aristocratic families, or okay, they will take birth in a person who is practicing spirituality. Definitely from there again they will start their spirituality. Sometimes devotee child, okay, they're very fortunate because they got from birth itself, they got their association. But if they don't utilize it properly, then they may fall down also. Yes, Srinidhi Mataji, hope I answered your question. Are you there?
Prabhuji,
Still, I have a question.
Yes, what question?
My friend told this in their Quran. It is noted that hearing or telling about other religions gods, it is a big sin. The one who tells about them also, it is they, వాళ్ళు కూడా ఒక సిన్ చేసిన వాళ్ళు అవుతారు అని. సో అలాంటి రిలీజన్ లో బాన్ అవడం కూడా కర్మ బేస్డ్ ఉంటదా ప్రభుజీ?
Very good question, Mataji. Yes, Mataji. Based on karma only we have taken birth.
Prabhuji, yesterday I said my Muslim friend is so attracted. Today also she was attracted to hear about Krishna, but she said our masjid teacher scolds me like you should not hear about other gods. It is a big sin. Like she would convert into Hinduism like that. అంటే తనకి చేయాలని ఉన్నా కానీ వాళ్ళ ఫ్యామిలీ మెంబర్స్ ఇంకా వాళ్ళ సిస్టర్స్ స్కూల్ మొత్తంలో ఉన్నారు ప్రభుజీ. సో వాళ్ళు ఒకవేళ మసీద్ లో కంప్లైంట్ చేస్తే మళ్ళీ తన మీదకి వస్తుందని భయపడుతుంది.
ఓకే, చెప్పదు కానీ చెప్పండి. అలా వాళ్ళ ఫ్రెండ్స్ తోటి టీచర్స్ తోటి అవన్నీ చెప్పకమని చెప్పండి. ఓకే, దేర్ ఇస్ ఏ గ్రేట్ ఆచార్య కాల్డ్ హరిదాస్ ఠాకూర్. ఓకే, ఈ బర్న్ ఇన్ ఏ మొహమ్మదన్ ఫ్యామిలీ, బట్ హీ హస్ బికమ్ ఏ great person, great person, Haridas Thakur. Okay, he used to chant 192 rounds daily. One round equal to 108 times of chanting this Harekrishna mantra. He used to chant for 192 rounds. It takes almost 22 hours. He will chant regularly. Okay, many persons came him to like convert. Okay, why you're doing like this? Many people threaten him also, but it did not change. Okay, ask your friend if the family conditions are like that, then better not to share these things with them.
Prabhuji, the main point is when she starts saying a point about Krishna, she can't control herself.
Nice. That's a good sign, Mataji.
How can she control herself?
Okay, sometimes, okay, when you're playing or when you watching any phone, if your parents are objecting you, secretly you will go and watch it. Am I right? Even though you're liking, secretly you'll go and watch it. Ask her to behave in that way. Okay, secretly hear about Krishna.
Okay, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Any other questions? And I'm happy to inform you next week we are almost completed 15 chapters with Lord Mercy, and 3 chapters are left for us. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, mostly, but Tuesday we may complete with Krishna Mercy again. And after that, there are big festivals in ISKCON. Okay, 6th and 7th ISKCON Habits is celebrating in a big grand way. Almost 80,000 to 1 lakh devotees are expected to come. Regarding that, we have different services. If you are interested to participate in any service, please let us know in advance. We will allot some service for you. And apart from that, as our Shiksha Guru, His Grace Radha Prabhu has allotted us one center, means he asked us to run one center that is there in Old City, Uppugoda. And me, Ganga Prabhu, and Shreyas Prabhu, Nikhil Prabhu, 4 of us are arranging Janmashtami over there also. That is on Sunday. If you have any problem, okay, taking half and coming to attend this program in weekdays, you can come over there also. There in a grand way, again, we are organizing. There you may get an opportunity to come and perform Abhishekam also. Okay. I request all the devotees, please come and participate. Why I'm saying in advance, so that you can prepare. Okay, I can plan and prepare and you can come also. It's wonderful opportunity. Don't miss it. In once in a year, you will get an opportunity to bathe Lord Krishna. And regarding this, there are different services. Okay, you may come and personally do your services, or else, Prabhu, I cannot come. In a kind donation wise also, you can help us to conduct in this way. Or Prabhu, I cannot come. I cannot contribute in Lakshmi wise also. No problem. You can pray for us. That program should go in a smooth and successful way. Like that, you can pray for us.
Prabhuji, in habits we have on 6th only, Prabhuji.
7th Mataji. 6th also, because of some people, we are organizing, not that we are doing any Abhishekam, but they can come and have darshan on 6th. But main event is on 7th.
Okay. It's from morning to night, Prabhuji.
Yes, morning to midnight. Whatever time, till what time you want to service, you can come and service.
Thank you.
Prabhuji, the seva that you're talking, right, financial, is that for Uppuguda Center or?
Anything is fine, Prabhu. Anywhere you can donate.
Yeah, where is the more requirement, Prabhuji?
Actually, in Uppuguda, more requirement is.
Okay.
It's small center, like limited resources are there. If we can help, anything is fine. Both are Krishna only. But you asked me in a specific way, I told.
Yeah, understand.
Any other questions, comments?
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Gangadhar Prabhu, you want to say something?
There was one Prabhuji who asked about the diverse thing.
Yeah.
Chilkuru Venkat Subramanyudu Prabhu.
Yes.
So just wanted to add few points, bro. Actually,
yes, sir, please.
Yes, yeah. In Shastras, it is told, it is prescribed that there is no what we say, saying about there is no instance about divorce taking couple taking divorce. However, our Dharma Shastra says that in some circumstances the girl's father, if there is a couple, the girl's father has an authority to take away the girl in some circumstances, like if the girl's husband is impotent, or if the girl's husband left her and joined in some kind of he become a mendicant, he left her and he became a mendicant. In that circumstances, the father has an authority to take the girl away, and he can if he want, he can get remarried. So that's how it is mentioned, is prescribed in Dharma Shastra. And another point, there was a discussion about people who are suffering, children are getting, the girl children are getting abused. A lot of mess happening in the society. Yes, obviously it is depends on their karma, but we as a human beings, we should not just say like that, just say that it's their karma, they have to undergo that. So we have to show empathy on them. We have to pray for them. We have to pray God that this kind of situation should not arise in the society like that. We have to pray for the welfare of the women, all the things. So that we have to follow. It's a kind of disclaimer, because when it comes to karma philosophy, obviously those who are suffering, because the suffering is because their past karmas. But we cannot just leave it to them, and we cannot say that it is your karma, you have to undergo like that. We have to show some empathy, so that we have to pray for them, so that they don't undergo such things again in their life.
Very good, very nice points, Prabhu. Actually, to first point, Prabhu, like regarding divorce, actually the Mataji should be under the protection of husband or father or children. Means like if they're having any problem, at least they should be under the protection. Am I right, Prabhu? Especially father.
Yes, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhu. And as Gangadhar Prabhu rightly mentioned, yes, we should not think that, okay, it's their karma, let it be like that. We should not go away from that place. We can pray for them. Whatever best you can do, we can bring them also out of that condition. We can help us. As I told you about sloka, like, Bharta bhumite haile, manishya janma yara, janma sardaka karo, paro upakara. Okay, if you are taken birth, especially human form in India, then your duty is to help others. Many acharyas done it in the past. We should not, if they thought that it's karma, you can okay, have suffer. This should not be the mood of, this was not the mood of our acharyas. Because of them only we all got in a platform, so that we are having this spiritual discussions. Thank you so much, Prabhu, for adding valuable points.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Sarshini Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat.
It's again about divorce only. Prabhuji, sometimes nowadays, there are cases of domestic violence as well, right? So in such cases, is divorce encouraged, or is it like, do they have to still stay together and try to sort it, or like how is it?
For little time, okay, as Gangadhar Prabhu suggested, she can be under the protection of father, and with counselings, okay, some counseling with husband, what is the problem, why you are being like that, with some counselings, it's better to like make them to live together. If nothing was working down, not that we should take divorce and okay, no, in future, we don't know, in some time we may change. Okay, we also changed ourselves. Like earlier, I also had so many anarthas. Slowly, now I'm not saying that I don't have any anarthas, but I'm purifying. I'm trying to purify. We have to give chance to others also. The person who is doing these things, okay, let him change after some time. That with that intention, we are not supposed to divorce it.
If he doesn't change, Prabhuji, because they don't attend Bhagavad Gita classes, so
we don't know, Mataji. We cannot say. I'll tell you one incident, Mataji. Shresh Prabhu shared with me. One time, one devotee came to temple. He attracted to Kirtan. That's it. That time, he decided, I dedicate my life in this organization like that. He decided and joined also. We don't know when the transformation takes place. Sometimes it may take more time for some people. Sometimes it may take less time for some people. Now, today morning, I talked to one Dr. Prabhuji who used to attend our classes regularly, Dr. Sai Prithvi Prabhu. Ganga Prabhu knows him. He's very one of our devotee. Regularly used to come and attend classes. I used to always complain, Prabhu, my father always don't listen. He's encouraging me to marry non-devotee. Like that, he used to say me, and mother also not cooperative because she has to abide to my father. Even though mother likes me, but my father is opposing me. Father opposing me not to practice spirituality, like that he said. Now when I called in the morning, he said, where are you, Prabhu? Actually, he's very good at contact collection. I called him so that he will come and do some services regarding that. I called him. When I called him, he said, Prabhu, my father is admitted in hospital because of dengue. Platelets count has come down. I told, okay, please take care, like that. I said, and he happily is saying that, Prabhu, my father is chanting 4 rounds. My mother started chanting 16 rounds.
very well.
The same person who objected him to practice spirituality, now he's practicing.
Yes, Prabhuji.
We don't know. We can hope for the best. We can pray for them. Definitely they'll change.
Okay, Prabhuji. But I just want to know in extreme situations, because I've known my friends.
Better to take counseling from senior gurus whom they are progressing in spirituality. My suggestion is better to take a consult a devotee whom she know more. She can share art. We cannot comment it, frankly speaking, unless until we know them personally, then we can comment. At that time, senior suggestions you have to take better.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. If any other questions are there, you can please ask me, or else we will end the session here.
Prabhuji, in Srimad Bhagavatam or other Upanishads or books, is it written somewhere that, for this kind of sin, there is a punishment? Complete list is
yes,
there?
Yes, Srimad Bhagavatam, full detailed description.
Okay. So they've covered all sins and they've mentioned the
Yes,
this also.
And different types of narkas are there. If you hear that what for what punishment, what like what punishment you have to take for what sin, you'll be amazed to see that also.
Which chapter, Prabhuji? It's interesting.
In Garuda Puran also, yes. Gangadhar Prabhu saying Garuda Puran in detail it is mentioned, in detail. And Srimad Bhagavatam, I'll mention you the canto number. You message me personally. I'll message. I don't remember exactly now.
Yeah, no problem.
Gangadhar Prabhu, you remember, Prabhu, in which chapters it will come, Prabhu? In which canto? The punishments which they come up. Srimad Bhagavatam.
Yes, Prabhu. I guess seven canto, but not exactly. But it is just hinted, Prabhu, in Bhagavatam.
Yes.
But in Garuda Puran, it is detailedly
Detail,
mentioned.
yes.
Detailedly mentioned. Because of what bad habits, what kind of body you will get. Because of what detailedly it is mentioned. Because of what kind of sin, what kind of body you will get, what kind of position you will get, what kind of disability you get. All these things are mentioned in the Quran.
Sapan Prabhu, you have Gangadhar Prabhu number?
Yes, Prabhuji, he gave it yesterday.
Yeah, you save it, Prabhu. Regarding any question, especially spiritual, he is having wide knowledge. You can ask him at any time.
Okay,
everybody has knowledge. One amongst them. One amongst them.
I'll try to share also, Prabhu. But if you need any other scriptural evidence, Gangadhar Prabhu is very good at giving. Okay. I'm very happy, really, from the bottom of that, I'm saying, not that from outside, I'm saying. Many times, if we end the session at 9:50, 9:30 it may end, but because of our devotees, very good questions, the session is extending and many devotees are getting benefit out of it. I'd like to thank all the devotees. I request all the devotees, please do join for the remaining 3 sessions also. And the persons who have completed this 18 days course, we are planning for get together. Dates will be announced, and regarding next course also, it will be announced. Only because of Janmashtami, it may get delay for maximum 1 week.
ప్రభుజీ లాస్ట్ ఒక క్వశ్చన్ అడగొచ్చా ప్రభుజీ?
అడగండి మాతాజీ.
ప్రభుజీ, ఇప్పుడు ఈ డైవర్స్ విషయంలో అంటే ఇట్లా బ్లాక్ మ్యాజిక్స్ వల్ల డైవర్స్ కి వచ్చారు అని 2 sides పాటిస్తుంటాయి, అబ్బాయి సైడ్ అమ్మాయి సైడ్. సో అది నిజంగానే బ్లాక్ మ్యాజిక్ ఉంటుంది లేదా?
కొద్దిగా ఎఫెక్ట్ ఉంటుంది మాతాజీ. ఉంటుంది. దానికి విరుగుడు కూడా ఉంది మాతాజీ. అది కొంతమంది మనకి ఆచార్యస్ ఉన్నారు, వాళ్ళు చెప్తారన్నమాట దానికి ఏం చెప్పాలి.
ఓకే ప్రభుజీ. అండ్ ఇంకొకటి ఏంటంటే, ఆ పర్సన్ కి అమ్మాయికి కలిసి ఉండాలన్నా తనకి లేదు. అంటే రిలేషన్షిప్ ఎంతైనా కాపాడుకోవాలని చూస్తున్నా తనకి లేదు. అంటే తన మైండ్ అలా చేశారు అని ఉంటుంది. సో అలాంటి టైంలో మనం ఏం చేయగలము అనేది. తను మెయింటైన్ ఆ పర్సన్ ఎలా అంటే ఓన్ హౌస్ ఉంటే కూడా సేల్ చేసి చెప్పకుండా సేల్ చేసి వెళ్ళిపోయారు. అలాంటి సిచ్యువేషన్ లో ఉంది నా ఫ్రెండ్. సో ఇప్పుడు తనకి పేరెంట్స్ దగ్గర ఉంది, హస్బెండ్ ఎక్కడ ఉంటున్నాడు ఏంటి అనేది కూడా తెలీదు. బట్ తను ట్రై చేస్తుంది, అలా అలా తన ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ గ్యాదర్ చేసుకొని తను బాగుంటే చాలు అన్నట్టుగా తను ప్రేయర్స్ చేస్తుంది అనమాట. తనకి ఏంటంటే తను ఇప్పుడు నెక్స్ట్ స్టెప్ ఏంటంటే మెయింటెనెన్స్ అవేమి వద్దు, తను లేనప్పుడు నాకు ఆ హౌస్ కానీ మెయింటెనెన్స్ కానీ ఎందుకు, కాళ్ళు చేతులు బాగున్నప్పుడు నేను కష్టపడి జాబ్ చేస్తూ బాబు ఉన్నాడు, బాబుని పెంచుకోగలుగుతాను, నువ్వు హ్యాపీ ఉంటే చాలు అని కూడా తను చెప్పింది ఆ పర్సన్ కి. అయినా తను మారట్లేడు. ఈవెన్ 2 years అవుతుంది, ఇప్పటికి చేంజ్ అవుతాడని చూస్తున్నారు. బట్ తనని అడిగితే నాకు డైవర్సే కావాలి అంటున్నారు. సో తను ఏం డిసైడ్ చేసిందంటే, ఇప్పుడు డైవర్స్ ఈ కేసు వల్ల తనకి జాబ్ లేదని చెప్తున్నారు. అది నిజమా కాదో తెలీదు. సరే డైవర్స్ ఇస్తే అట్లీస్ట్ తనకి జాబ్ అయినా ఉంటుంది, తన డైలీ నీడ్స్ బేసిక్స్ నీడ్స్ ఉంటాయి అని తను డైవర్స్ కి ఓకే చెప్పొచ్చా ప్రభుజీ లేదా?
ఒకసారి ఇలాంటి కొన్ని సెన్సిటివ్ కేసెస్ వి కెనాట్ టేక్ డిసిషన్ డైరెక్ట్లీ. We always suggest both the persons should be counseled by one person. Then we can decide. Okay. Mataji ki separate counseling ivali, Prabhuji ko separate counseling teeskovali. Then we can come to a conclusion. Okay. Regarding this, if you need any suggestions, you can contact me, Mataji. We will talk on this.
Okay, Prabhuji.
We'll take to our seniors this case. We will discuss it in detail.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Harshini Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, in Bhagavatam, are there any inspiring couple behaviors or something where they stay together, who are like role models who stay together and support each other? So, are there any stories like that in Bhagavatam?
Many are there, Mataji. Many.
So, could you share 2 or 3 or something?
Now itself or
Anytime, Prabhuji. Anytime.
Sure, Mataji, I'll share.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Yashodmati Maiya and Nandlala. They are like from the past life also they were together. They are like one pure soul that they always been together. They did meditation together to have Krishna. They had so much of understanding. That's one beautiful couple, Prabhuji.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, there, Mataji. I'll share. Okay, if no other questions are there, we'll end the session here. Okay, Vancha kalpatarubhyascha upasindubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavabhyo Namo. Nantakoti Vaishnava.